So yeah, welcome back, guys, to the second piece of the set. Um, to this walkthrough. So this one is sort of like a portrait that I wanted to do. So not to waste your time, let's dive into the second piece. So this is the second set for this piece. Yeah, this is the second piece for this set actually, and this one I actually wanted to be much more of like a portrait since I saw like I don't think I've actually done much of portrait type stuff, but like so that's why I decided let me add a little bit of some, like personality to the character, so to show the character face in a full blown this sort of environment instead of foreshortening the character to somewhere so far, like creating the character like this in a far distance. So I decided let me just show um people you guys the full face of the character. So that's why I made this portrait. So starting with a rough sketch. So for this portrait is actually something um that I quite since I learned the lesson from the first scene that I saw like something I'm not really used to. Then I went to for this one I downloaded a lot of references for this one. So the most difficult part of this piece was getting the portrait just right. I really want to convey the character's emotion through expression and an incredible amount of focus on detail of her face, like this. So mostly for portrait, once we have a character like this, we have this sort of like three segments for the face. So in order to make the face look realistic, so we wouldn't have any left out facial feature, since like the character is sort of looking down at us. So let me use my red pen. The character is sort of looking like down at us, the focal point. This is the sound point of the character, and so we go this side too. We go this particular side too, and we go this side too. So to simplify this character in a very simple way, anytime you're creating something like a portrait, you should try your best to simplify the character in a very simple way, so we wouldn't have to you wouldn't make any mistake when it comes to designing the character's facial features. And let me turn off the layer. So this is what we got when we simplify the character face in a really very very simple way. And so for the expression of the character, I want the character to um feel like this sort of like a badass character, like it's sort of like this character we see in anime or games. um it's sort of like devilish scene that you see like this character doesn't give a f about nobody and kills anybody she sees that tries to do trash with her. And then moving from creating the portrait, that's when I started playing with the lighting of the character. And the background was something I was like not sure about, since I didn't actually know how to design this sort of Halloween background in a very good way. So I decided to just pull this sort of like monster eyes hair, and these are just backdrop of stuff there. This actually this piece is actually something that um I think I got a lot of good references for this sort of piece. I got this sort of post from an artist, and it's actually quite a good post. So I said, let me try out something like this for this character to show this sort of like a face. So moving from playing from there, I used Lightning to highlight this sort of character air, and I haven't added Lightning to the outfit yet, cause I just want to get the air done to know, okay, it's set, I can move on. So this sort of like dramatic soft glow when they are used to give this sort of scene sort of like a surreal world, like something is going on, this sort of not chaotic vibe, but sort of like attention attention of like this character just did something. So when I added the base color to the character skin, I felt like, does this actually look good? Is this going to look good or bad? Maybe I should just stop this artwork, because I didn't actually quite believe I could get this piece done like I had hoped. So like go this sort of like trickiness when it comes to adding the colors to the hair, because when I add the color to the skin, the hair looked a little bit too bright and out of place. It didn't quite look as good as I saw it before. Then I started adding this sort of dark lightning, and since in a way I feel like blue color is something that can convey this sort of a cinematic emotion when it comes to scenes like this. I'll try my best to learn how to use more of blue lightning when it comes to scenes like this, because like there was an anime I watched, and most of anime, when it comes to when they want to do something like a cinematic scene, they use this sort of like moon blue lightning on the characters to, I just don't know, it just gives these characters this sort of like beautiful crazy silhouette. And here this is the point I start adding details to the character, and moving from there to the final stage where I go the character's face down. And the most trickiest part here is how to balance the lightning. The sort of blue lightning is sort of like, I don't want the blue lightning to feel too bright. That wouldn't make the scene look like the continuation of the first set we did, because first set we did add this sort of like a bright warm color. So in order for us to show the piece like it's like a continuing series, we have to try our best to use as the same lightning as the first one, but just added a little bit of this sort of like blue lightning texture to balance the overall composition. And anytime you guys are creating a portrait, I would advise you guys to measure your proportions first before starting out, because like sometimes you don't know what's left out when you get overwhelmed by the this sort of like stress of you go like this piece to do, that piece to do. So you get overwhelmed by the stress of it. Like you should use L law of references, because reference helps you a lot when it comes to conveying things like this. And I just want the character to look like this scary character that leaks this sort of blood from my hand, even though it's kind of gross. And it just shows, I feel like this piece actually conveyed that sort of gory, sort of scary Halloween vibe much more better than the first piece. The first piece conveyed much more of Halloween dramatic, too rough sort of stuff, and mostly that's actually everything I can quite say during this piece. And as an artist, I started with anime. This sort of anime actually gave me this sort of most of the ideas for this piece, and anime got this sort of like unique sort of features that you can actually start with. Because when I first drew this character, I thought she was actually going to look like an anime character, and I was happy she actually turned out differently than I hoped, and this piece is quite part of like my favorite piece out of all the full sets. And not to waste you guys time, and thank you for watching the second process walkthrough video. If you're still hearing me, thank you guys a lot for supporting me here on YouTube or anywhere you see these videos. This means a lot to me, and I hope to become a better teacher one day, because I don't feel like I'm actually quite a good teacher like or other artists. I feel like other artists will be able to explain much more about stuff like this. Stuff like this are actually something like you can't actually do it for yourself, but in a way to explain it, it's kind of hard in a way, but like they say, the more you learn, the more you grow as an artist. So you guys should keep it up. You should, anytime you're doing stuff like this, just know you should find a lot of references, and it's going to help you a lot. And yeah, thank you once again for watching this video, and see you guys. Sorry for that. And see you guys on the next one.